Ever since I was little, I loved FNAF. Like since I was like 8. I'm a OG. And if you don't know what Five Nights at Freddy's is, yes you do. Yes you do. And while I don't remember how exactly I got into it, I just remember I did. And I fell hard. And I've been falling hard since now. Since 4 till college, guys. Okay, I was there for everything. Okay, I was there for the website, all the games. I love all the games, all the hoaxes, everything I love. Smooch, except for the books. That's a whole world I cannot get into. I like the games. Okay, I love the games, guys. I watch like 2-hour videos of FNAF like maybe 5 times a week. It's actually kind of crazy. Anyways, I was watching the FNAF video the other week, and I had like this great idea to mix my 2 favorite things together. We're going to make them into an anime. Hello, I'm Angel or Bunny, and that's Bonnie, and this is BunnyhugTV. Anyways, let's get started. I made a whole plan before I started drawing them and making their designs, so let's bring that up now. This is what I like to call my general inspiration board. My inspirations were obviously everything all magical girl. I had to do Card Chapter Sakura girl because that's literally my favorite magical girl anime like ever. And then I also took heavy inspiration from Pretty Cure. I found myself being really inspired by their designs. Now let's talk about a big thing. Their magical powers. So I was thinking, obviously, because they're in a band, their powers could be music-based. Do you see my vision? I hope I'm not crazy. So for you to get a good idea, let's just say that, you know how Freddy has his microphone? Well, let's turn that into his magical weapon. Makes sense in my head. That being said, let's get into it. So here is Freddy's mood board, aesthetic board. I don't really know what they call these. Each section has like a different thing. There's the color scheme, the weapon type, and my must-haves. And to the left are some hair inspirations and outfit inspirations. So let's talk about what we have on our board. I want the color scheme to be brown, obviously, with black and white, classic, but I also wanted to add like metal into the design, so I chose gold. And I also added red for that little pizza spice. His weapon, we discussed before, is his microphone, and our must-haves are pizza, stars, and the checker pattern that you see around the pizzeria. For his hair, I would really like to do 2 cute ponytails, and then for his dress, I really want to go for like a ringleader-esque type of design for him. Now let's move on to Bonnie. Oh, where do I start with Bonnie? I think I'm like really excited to draw him. Alright, let's talk about the color scheme. Obviously, I wanted purple, but I also wanted a light purple to go with the darker purple of his fur. And I also wanted to include the color of his eyes because it's so pretty, and like I think it's going to work well with what he's already got going on. For him, I wanted to do silver accents, but you know, I think I might do a mix of silver and gold. And then obviously the red and black for the pizzeria. His weapon is obviously his classic base, and our must-haves are a really cool earring, this really like, I don't really know, like this triangle shape that his base is in. I want to incorporate that. And then obviously the checkers. For his hair, I wanted like long ponytails, kind of like bunny ears. I wanted to be purple, straight, and I'm thinking of bangs. I think that's going to look really cute and very elegant, but also like rocker style for his outfit. Now let's transition into Chica. Okay, here's Chica. Her board is very cute, and I had a really fun time making it. So I was thinking for her color scheme that it was going to be obviously the yellow, but again, I wanted to include her eye color, so I have the pink in there and purple. And then the black and red, like everybody else. Her weapon is like this keyboard guitar. I don't know what it's called, but I didn't want to give her maracas like Rockstar Chica because that, I don't know, that wasn't really her vibe. And I don't know if she plays an instrument. I don't think she does. And I think she's like supposed to be a backup singer, but that just wasn't good enough for me. So I gave her an instrument, and I think this one fits her pretty well. My must-haves are obviously the checkers, like everybody else. Her cupcake. I didn't want to get rid of her cupcake. I was thinking of making it like a companion, like an animal or like something like that, but I don't know. I think I want to keep it a cupcake. And then her chicken legs. I think I want to keep in her design, if that makes sense. I wanted to give her tornado twirls, like pigtails, because I think that'd be really cute on her. And I don't know, just something cute for her to wear because I think she's pretty cute. Oh, I don't know what this is doing here. He's not ready for Freddy. sorry about that. Okay, let's go back on track and talk about the story. Yes, there needs to be some story. I have to make it interesting somehow. So I was thinking about 2 separate plot lines, but I can't decide, so maybe you guys can help me out with that. Let me explain. So the first plot pulls from an idea that the fandom had during the beginning of the conception of the second game, which was the originals versus the toy animatronics. And I don't know, I feel like that's just interesting. I feel like that could be a good story in itself and wouldn't be too derivative of the games because it's a separate thing. But on the other hand, the other plotline is completely different. The second plotline would be based off the story of the original games. However, we don't know the complete story of the original games, despite it being a long time. So that would be a little hard and very, very complicated, and not, in my opinion, not as fun. But let me know what you think I should do. Alright, that's enough planning for now. Let's get into creating. Alright, I'm gonna keep these segments pretty short because there's 3 of them that we need to get through, and we already spent like 8 minutes planning everything. So first, I'm just putting all the inspiration to the side of the canvases, and it's gonna be like this for all of them. I'm gonna start off as a headshot, so I just really know what we're working with, and then we're gonna build on upon that. You'll see, I'll explain later. For a moment, I really did want to give Freddy like really, really curly hair, but it just wasn't working with the hairstyle that I already chose for him. So I just kind of gave him like 2 pigtails and then bangs with like 2 long twisty sides because I thought it was pretty cute. That's his headshot. I decided that I was gonna put makeup on all of them, so I decided for him I didn't want to do brown because brown against brown against brown. I wanted to pop, so I did just some black and red eyeshadow just to pull his face in together with his costume, because I know that I want Red to be in there. So before I drew like their full bodies, I did like I don't know how to explain this, and I don't want to go back and edit this voiceover, but I did a thumbnail of what I planned for their outfits to be like, and then I put it to the side, and then I do their pose and put their outfits on, and then the whole shebang. And then to the side, I do not necessarily a thumbnail, but like just a little shot of them in action, just a headshot, and then you'll see later that I colored it on. Also, sorry if I'm talking so fast. It's just kind of something that I do, and I really don't catch myself when I'm doing it. So, sorry. Okay, let's talk more about Freddy. In his face shot, you look at his bow, and it was kind of plain, so I decided to add like a heart on it, just to give it a little bit more like magical girl vibes. And another thing that I did different was the bows on his head. I decided to make them red because his top hat was black, or her. So I just needed them to stand out. I don't know. I think they look better that way. And then for his like, not undercoat, but like not petticoat, I don't even know, like the jacket that goes long in the back, I was struggling with the colors. I was gonna do gold, but too much yellow, and her shoes were already yellow, so I decided to do a blue and white gradient, and I feel like it looks really nice with her outfit, so I like it. And that's Freddy. What do you think? I think it's really cute. I feel like she really looks like a leader of the group, and personally, I love it. I love it. I love the little details to the shoes, all the way up to the hair. For me, it's great. Alright, I have something kinda to admit. Even though I think Bonnie is my most favorite design out of all of them, well, actually, I wouldn't really say that either. I can't choose, but this definitely holds like a good place in my heart because I really enjoyed it. However, at the beginning, I was having such a hard time deciding what she'd look like her face and everything. I just didn't really know where to start. But once I got there, like I hit a reaching point, and then I was like, oh my god, I know what to do. So that helped a lot. The one thing I was having a problem now was the base. I didn't know which type of base I should give her, because I know he has two, but the like triangle one is so iconic. I couldn't just not give it to her. But he has another one, and I don't know the names of them, but I don't really like it. It's like it's not like a square, but it's like a rectangle, and then like it kind of like cuts off to the side at the end, and I think that's so ugly. I know they changed it for copyright reasons. I don't know how that works, but I don't know. I just love the look of the triangle one because it's so iconic, and it's so like nice looking. I love it. Anyways, going into this, I kind of knew that I wanted her to like have shorts. I don't know. Like I know I wanted her to like not have a full dress. I kind of wanted her to have like a skirt in the back, just so it's like a little like puffy in the sides. But I wanted her to have like shorts, because I think that would have fit her very nice, and I just didn't want to give all of them dresses, you know what I mean? But I think the shorts look super cute on her, and I was going to give her like tights, but I like this better. So what do you think? Doesn't she look so cute? I think she looks so elegant. I really love how she turned out, and I think her design is going to fit perfectly with her personality. I'm so happy with it. Now moving on to Chica, I finished her pretty fast, and I think that's because I accidentally used a bigger size when I was inking her, so oops, sorry for the inconsistency, but she's so cute. Oh my god, I love her so much. She's so cute. I was having trouble at first, like how I was with Bonnie, because I really didn't know what her vibe was going to really be. But then when I like started messing around with her face shape and I started drawing her eyes, I think it really clicked in my head, and I was just having so much fun. She's so cute. I didn't want to make her childlike because I just didn't want to do that, but I did want her to be cute. So I decided not to add the bib because for the world she's in, I felt like that didn't really make any sense. But there's like hints of it in her design. I want to say in her instrument, they're like there's like a sprinkle design in it. I didn't make it the main focus like Freddy and Bonnie, just because she did have her cupcake, so I made it on her back. Eventually I'll draw her playing it, but there it is. It's there, just know it's there. And yeah, I'm so cute. I love how I was able to incorporate all of her colors and her chicken feet. I love it. Her boots are so cool. I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments below. I love her design. Hello. I really hope you guys enjoyed the process, and let's get ready to see the girls together. Drum roll, please. Hello, just wanted to pop in and say thank you so much for watching this whole video. It means a lot to me, and yeah, why don't you guys tell me who's your favorite in the comments, and maybe I'll have a poll. I don't know, because I can't choose. I love all of them. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. If you like this content, maybe you should subscribe and hit the bell button whenever I upload, like every month. But again, thank you for watching and take care of yourselves. Bye!